Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Clemson's offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Potter.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Listen to this crowd just shaking the corners of this place, trying to help their defense. Unloads it left. It's complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air. It's Chester. Takes the easy one to the back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Leaves it with the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. This crowd knows when to bring it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. Last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When they're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
The Dogs want to move quickly.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. He splits the upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose it, even though it's a completion. They lost yardage. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. To throw, it's Chester. Rushes on him. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's loose. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to throw. It's Chester. Punts it out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. There he goes. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Going to swing it on second down. Flips it out in the flat. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Ripping through the defense. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Beebe.
This is no surprise to defenses. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it. Got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Got his man on the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Get a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when 3-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
He washed up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises, the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at every snap.
The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Chester. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Clemson! Great job by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down and a strong throw. Put it right on the money. And he ran away from the defense. They'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw up closer. It's 21-10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Pace. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Gonna run it. It's busted. Fights off a defender.
Not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run with the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Dogs! Fired in.
score.
That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield. But you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Chester. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Snagged in the middle, it's Beebe. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Using the quick game. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On 2nd down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Pace. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Pace. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And it's change now on 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's busted. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut it to the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that will give them a bit more room to operate. The RPO, fire complete to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Chester. Quickly complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beebe. They'll immediately call timeout.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Chester. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock it down back at the 16. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the 2nd half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's busted. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
suffocating right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
Showing off the line. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Webb. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Pulled and fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. It's Beebe. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Clemson will send the punt team out. From midfield, looking for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Pace. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. It's busted. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's hooked. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Just keep slinging it. Wide out trying to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And that one will give him the lead.
How about the day for this young man? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. West Virginia sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Morgantown. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are. As the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. He'll pull it on the read. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. All out of space. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Georgia.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a young one. Right back to it. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Wide open spaces. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop it at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Got a man. It's Pace. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads it downfield. Makes it right for a big play. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
That pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
Off-play action on 1st down. Gets away from 1. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Gonna run it. It's busted. Fighting off the defender. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. He'll throw on 3rd down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Pulls and fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Pace. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pace. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. with the catch. It's hooked. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34. Georgia going back to work with another first down. On the run, it's busted. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the tight end. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. Grab behind the line. It's Beebe. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that. Looking downfield, it's Chester. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Unloads quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the quick shuffle pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's pace. Now well within striking distance. There's that 3rd down play. Gets to the first at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's pace. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw it. He caught it. Touchdown, Dogs! They move on top. Here on the 4th. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. You're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the defense on him, and he sack on the two-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Chester. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Second down, he'll throw it. Swings it out to the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And as he throws. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Down to possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds space on the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his tight end. There he goes. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Chester. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now 2nd down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And they love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Touchdown, Clemson! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
Powers forward. He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They hope to push this edge out to a field goal. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Nice move there. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found by the coach team, and they stop him at the 21. So Miami's offense will be first on the attack. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different era in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch. This is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
They reached into the bag of tricks on 3rd down, and it did not work. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and try to pick up the yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yards you can and help out the offense. So Syracuse's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he's going to pass it. Got it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cage.
How about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Gonna be...
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Syracuse right back at it.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Running back searching for a hole. Now he gives him a little more breathing room as he works his way out to the 17. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete. Trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Kearney on the Jets. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Going right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. A quick pass to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be fourth down. And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Cover's team was down there to corral it, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there. They'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Working well behind the sticks on second down. This time he's got it.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against the Hurricane man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
48 brings up second down.
Finding open areas. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Canes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Give to the running back. It's a running room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hard running there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Trying to get it done with a run here on third and goal. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, fourth and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on fourth down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Long field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Syracuse right back at it.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try the left side. It's a seam wide open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team.
Now, fourth down.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll leave it with him. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They want to throw it. No, not involved with the trickeration. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark it out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Keeps the play going. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick completion to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. The Canes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right on his numbers on the slant. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. He's loose. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They convert on 3rd down to get it to the 46-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Syracuse. Fit it in the window for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playman. He can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
The AT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Kansas State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up 14 over the Judiciaries. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Defense was not moved for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Canes send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They want to run it left here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. The play action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Rides the back on the option to give. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Dances away to buy time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Orange.
And that's exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Miami, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the left. And he stopped it almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Makes the catch. It's Armour. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick release by the QB.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Setting up the screen. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. He leaves it with his back. Spins away from the defender. Continuing to turn and moving forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Second down.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Shows him the stiff arm. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Second down.
From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Got his man quickly. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Orange converted and picked up that last 1st down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Cuse. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Miami, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Breaks the tackle. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Fires to the big fella.
I tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well, and got the same bad result. Here's a heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they add 6 more to the red triple the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
Syracuse 31, Miami 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll pick up the first down. The 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Nobody falling for the tomfoolery or the chicanery, and it'll be 4th down. The Canes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Second down.
Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. Wants to keep it in the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After the incompletion, can they find a way to get these last 2 yards on third and goal? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. And the route is on.
Have a day long fun. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Miami, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And now on second down for this offense. Trying play action. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Canes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
Turning it on. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Syracuse lines up on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Picked off. What a And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
How about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Cuse. And they take it in for 6 more points. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much closer to a win here in Week 5.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Creates a little room.
Kind of like that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Creates a little space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds a man on the left. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Under fire. Just too much speed that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. The Hurricanes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Hurricanes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. Quick strike through the air for the score. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kansas State is up big right now, and one's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Manhattan for some time. They're up by 21 over the Judicials. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try the run. Got room to work. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
52, Miami. 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic when they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Canes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Oh, it's a pass. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
2nd down coming up.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Right on the money. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. Snags it quickly on the left.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here and protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of a disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple of back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Liberty Flames. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better.
Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the inside. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Boone. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. He's got it. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They've got the lead here in the 4th. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Arizona State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Unleashes one. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Still looking on the move. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
Looking for a man. It's Boone. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. leaves it with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, out of space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hand. It's Pope.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Slithers into space. And that's a very productive first down play at bringing up 2nd and 3. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got him this time. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Boone. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense uses their 2nd timeout and a half as they try to get their act together. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wall. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The give to the tailback. Quick spin on the run. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. To the air on first down. Escapes the sack. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Raging Cajuns have pushed it inside the 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Gonna look downfield again. Now he's gonna break the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Reggie Kennedy. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Hey, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Did you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. To the air, it's Boone. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On target. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. Powers through the defender. Big time play. Defense, he'll lose 4.
Loss of 5. Brings up second down.
4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternate. Plays back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. try to strike here in overtime. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Louisiana. They strike first in overtime. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw. It's Boone. Makes the grab. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide on second and goal. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Third and goal, and they have to get it in the end zone here to have a chance. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. Gives it on the option. The Hoosiers get it past the sticks. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. The RPO, fire complete to left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Boone. Snags it. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Indiana! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Trailing by a touchdown, 3rd and goal, and they have to have it here in overtime. Touchdown, Cajuns! With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass. The poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
Wants to go up top. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Dropping back, it's Boone. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time.
Free. Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime playing that one.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the marker. It's Pitts. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Rumbles across the 10, down to the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You wide open spaces. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kramer. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Aggies look to keep this drive humming. On the ground, it's Kamara. Shakes off the defender. What a job off front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Foster. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Ducks come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And they stopped him in the backfield on third down and short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, give on the inside. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Kamara. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game.
Touchdown, Aggies! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Iowa is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 15 to Arizona State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back in the air. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On third down, he drops the throw. Catch in the middle. a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Now the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Got the back over the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire on second down. Immediately fires to the middle. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Down to the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quick completion on the outbound. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires deep for the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown run. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They'll bring it back from inside the spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll start this drive going to the air. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. To the air on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. The sure hands, it's Kramer. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going up top here late in the game. Touchdown, Aggie! They move on top here in the fourth.
What a great job by the quarterback. He had to be pinpoint accurate on that touchdown pass, giving his offense the lead here with just seconds to go in the game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place.
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.